What is going on today, YouTube? Today, we are going to be talking about the absolute best settings for Season 3, for Rebirth Island, for all that good jazz. With that being said, let's jump right into settings. Where we're going to start is graphics. I play on a full screen borderless because I am on a single PC now. If you're on a dual PC setup, definitely go full screen exclusive. Display monitor, graphics card, that all depends on your setup. Aspect ratio, make sure it's set to automatic. Um, have NVIDIA reflex low latency turned on. Echo mode preset custom. Turn off all VSync. For custom frame rate limit, have it set to unlimited. Menu render resolution optimal. Pause game rendering off. Focus mode I've set to 0. HDR off because I don't use HDR. My monitor isn't an HDR monitor. If you have an HDR monitor, I don't really know. I don't have an HDR monitor to tell if it's good or bad or not, but I'll let you guys decide on that one. Over to the quality tab. Render resolution have set to 100. I play in 1440p. It will be on different. It'll be different for you guys if you're on 1080p, but make sure it's set to 100. Dynamic resolution have set to off. Upscale sharpening, fidelity, FX cast, path tracing, ray reconstruction. This is a new one. Have that set to off. VRAM scale target 70. Variable rate shading on. Texture resolution very low. Texture filtering anisotropic low. Depth of field off. Detail quality level low. Particle resolution very low. Bullet impacts and persistent effects off. That stuff you don't even need. It tanks frames to an extent. Shader quality low. Make sure your on-demand texture streaming is off, just like in the OG Warzone. Local texture streaming quality is set to low. Shadow quality, very low. Screen space shadows low. Ambient occlusion off. Screen space reflections off. Static reflection quality low. Tessellation off. Volumetric quality low. Deferred physics quality off. Weather grid volumes off. And water quality off. Over to the view tab. Field of view, FOV, I use a 110. I've tried 120, 106. This honestly comes down to preference, but I think if you play from anywhere between 106 to 120, you're pretty good. 110 seems to be working better for me, so that's why it's set to that. ADS field of view, make sure it's set to affected. Weapon field of view, default. Third person field of view, 80. Vehicle field of view, default. Both these blurs and film grain, turn that crap off. You don't need that crap. You don't need your screen to be blurry when you're in the middle of a gunfight. You don't need all these little dots and particles of film grain. You don't need that stuff. Make sure both of these camera movements are set to least. Third person ADS transition, set to third person ADS. Spectator camera, I have mine set to helmet camera. I don't really spectate too much, so you can change it. It's personal preference. There's no effect on your frames or anything. Inverted flashbang I've set to off. I'll tell you why. A lot of people don't like the white. The white messes with them. You know, if you have vision and neurological issues, the bright white might affect you. So they have it. You know, you can invert it to black. But see, I played Warzone day one. When my screen goes black, I assume I dev aired because I've dev aired so many times since 2020. Yeah, so I don't want it inverted. I want mine bright white so I know what's going on. I don't want to have to stop and wait. Did I dev error? So, I mean, mine's set to off, but if the bright lights affect you, make sure you have that turned on. And parachute camera perspective, I set to first person. Audio, mine's set to PC speaker. I do have an audio optimization from FPS Hub. Check them out, fpshub.org. So, I mean, my stuff's a little different than everybody else's, but my master game volume's at 100, dialogue set to 30, effects set to 100 because this is your footsteps. Everything else set off. You don't need all that crappy music playing. Let me see if there's anything else in here that would really apply to you guys. Yes, the only thing I think would really apply to everybody would be the reduced tinnitus sound. Definitely saves on your ears. You know, keeps everything kind of at bay, not so all over the place, making you go deaf. So make sure you turn that one on. Then we're going to go over to controller. Obviously, I have it set to controller. My vibration's on. I usually have it off, but right now it's not bothering me. So it's set to on, but dead zone inputs. My left stick min 1, left stick max 99, right stick min 3, right stick max 99. Both triggers set to 0. That's it for there. Over to the aiming tab, I play on a 6.6 1.0. I have, for the longest I can remember, played on 0.80, but I turned it up a little bit to 1, and it feels a little bit more better for me. So again, it comes down to preference. Your aiming, your controller, etc., etc. I'd try 0.8, see how that feels. If you need a little bit different, try 1. Just try them both, see what works best for you. Because everybody's different. Sensitivity multiplier, both all 4 are set to 1. Vertical aim access, everything's standard. Tactical stance sensitivity multiplier 1. Aim response curve type dynamic. Muffled Wookie, my brother from another mother, plays on linear. He swears by linear. I've tried it. I can't do it. So a lot of the other pros are dynamic too. So if you want my honest opinion, go dynamic. Again, you can try linear, see what works best for you. But for myself, dynamic. AM response curve type. I just went over that. My bad. ADS sense multiplier 1. ADS sensitivity, transition timing, instant. I have custom sensitivity off. Target aim assist, obviously your aim assist on. Have your aim assist type set to default. I've tried Black Ops. Some people say Black Ops is better. I can't tell much of a difference, so it's set to default. ADS aim assist set to on. Third person ADS correction type is assist. Again, turn off all your motion crap. One thing I think mine is still set to you need to change. I believe this is right. I'm gonna have to double check it, but make sure it's set to 1.2 or 1.1. I can't remember now, honestly. I'm gonna have to check that out. You might need to research it a little bit more, or I might hurry up and try and find the answer and put it in the comments below. I apologize. Definitely check out those 2 settings. Okay. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. Over to the gameplay tab, automatic sprint off, sprint tactical sprint behavior, toggle, auto move forward off, tactical sprint behavior, single tap run, grounded mantle on because you move quicker, automatic airborne mantle partial, automatic ground mantle hang off, slide dive behavior, slide only. I don't dolphin dive. It helps you getting across buildings on rooftops on Vondel, but I don't do that much, so slide only. Plunging underwater wave set to trigger, parachute automatic behavior off. You'll thank me. You know how it is when you parachute way up too high. Just don't forget to pull that chute because you will break your ankles. We do it over here on a daily basis. Sprinting door bash on, ledge climb behavior, movement based, aim down sight behavior, hold, change zoom activation, sprint tactical, sprint focus. All this stuff I think is pretty default. I have that exit delay set to medium. Tac stance we don't use too much, only when we need it for camo challenges. Make sure your interact reload behavior is set to prioritize interact. If you're a multiplayer, have it set to prioritize reload. But if you're a Warzone player, prioritize interact. If you play both, you just have to go back and forth. There's no way to kind of have a hybrid. So every video I put out, every settings video I put out, we joke about this. I don't know why this is a thing. You should always apply all. Why would you apply one armor plate? I still don't get it. So apply all. ADS stick swap set to off. Backpack control directional buttons. Again, I think this is all pretty default stuff, so I'm not really go over it. I'll scroll down, you can see it all. Last thing, interface. Go to your color customization, scroll all the way down, have your color filter set to filter 2, have your color filter target set to both, and both intensities set to 100. It'll make your game look a little bit more colorful, pop a little bit more. I'll just scroll down quickly through this stuff. If you need to pause it, feel free. My telemetry, I have my FPS counter on, server latency, packet loss, because you know how Warzone servers can be, and clock, so I know what time it is. That stuff's preference, you know how it is. I think that about covers it. There's not really anything else I need to talk about. I don't play on keyboard and mouse. I'm not going to go over the keyboard and mouse stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it helps you out. Comment down below and let me know if this video helped you out at all, if you're rocking these settings. These settings are actually courtesy of my boys over FPS Hub, specifically Prey. Check them out again at fpshub.org. Tell them the Nick sent you. I don't have a code with them. It's not sponsored. Nothing like that. They're just like family to me. They've got my PC running lightning quick smooth. No dev errors, no crashes, no lag, nothing like that. So, Shout out to those guys. Again, go check them out at fpshub.org. fpshub.org, you know what I'm saying. And yeah, like, comment, share, you know how it works. Help grow the channel out. I cannot talk today. I apologize. Wow. Like, comment, and share the video with your friends. Make sure you sub to the channel if you're not already. Some people aren't. I don't know what y'all doing. Get on it. And yeah, hope the video helped you out again, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.